Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, it has been a great honor for me to see so many leading experts here in Doha. I thank you for your engagement and for your valuable contributions. And I hope I shall see many of you here again. The time has come to review the results of our discussions and to map out a path for the future. A major theme of this summit has been that it is the beginning of a long-term process of innovation in education. There is therefore an air of expectation. This is your forum, and our role has been to facilitate. I am pleased to tell you that our team has been listening carefully to the debates and talking to many of you informally during some late night and early morning meetings. We have shared our notes and summarized your thoughts into a series of underlying themes and trends. First, during the conference, we collectively refined our thinking on what WISE should be and how it may help drive change in the future. Second, we identified some priorities that have arisen from the summit. And third, we can announce that 2 organizations have already committed to concrete initiatives. Again, based on what we have heard from you, WISE will have 3 main areas of focus. It is an agenda-setting forum which will define areas requiring action across all sectors of education. It will seek the involvement of appropriate partners. WISE will promote innovative practices, methodologies, and partnerships, making best use of modern technology. Last but not least, we shall use all available means, including the media, to raise the importance of education on a political agenda. The next area of discussion revolved around how we should operate. There is a prevailing view that we should continue to meet on an annual basis to review priorities and evaluate progress. Second, WISE must be a forum where our community can work together throughout the year. The WISE website will offer tools such as surveys and contact lists. WISE will also build links with our initiatives. And it will be advocate for selected issues in the political arena. Our aim is to create a platform that when people will turn for best practices, they turn first to WISE. Many of you were pleased that the WISE Awards have already identified and recognized projects that are already making a real difference around the world. We shall continue to develop them as a demonstration of our commitment to the practical achievement. We rely on you to promote these awards, and we ask you to tell us about deserving projects for the future years through the website. The 3 pillars of our future activity, the WISE Summit, the WISE Forum, and the WISE Awards, will be linked by a commitment to innovation. Our approach so far has been comprehensive and wide-ranging action. However, springs from a focused approach. Throughout this first Innovation Summit for Education, we have been listening very closely to what you, the participant from 100 different countries and backgrounds, have been saying. In particular, we have tried to sift through the feedback from different sessions to identify the key concerns that are common to many, the issues that surface time and time again. From the outset, we have made known our commitment to identifying the gaps in our systems and moving from a debate to concrete outcomes. A crucial preliminary stage in this process is that of identifying core priorities for the 21st century. The aim is to anticipate what needs to be done, determine who it will benefit, and establish an initial agenda for global action. If this inaugural summit has been wide-ranging, this too was to serve a purpose, to focus our minds on the whole spectrum of urgent areas of attention, to develop constructive action in the coming years. We are all too aware that our selection is a tentative starting point and far from exhaustive. A more comprehensive overview will be made in the final report. But today, as our conference closes, we believe it is important to draw attention to the priorities that have come to light. Of course, we also know that the priorities we have singled out do not apply to everyone in the same way, nor indeed should they. A shared priority is one thing, a local application quite another. But our first step has been distinguish those common priorities in such a way that each of us can look at them with our own eyes, from the context of our own local experience, and then determine how best to approach and tackle them. So, which are those 10 key priorities based on what we have heard from you? Access to quality education. Another priority is a fully integrated approach. Global citizenship. Education embedded in the local community. Protecting education and educators. Reconciliation. Wise pioneers to monitor our progress. Innovating new ways to learn. Pursuing sustainable development. A future built on a multi-stakeholder partnerships. In order to further discuss these, I would like to ask two representatives of our partners, Dr. Alan Goodman and Professor John Tarrant, to join us to the podium.